Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Cassie here. Today I'm going to be doing a bit more of a update video about what I plan on doing with my YouTube channel, because honestly, like lately, just like the content I've been creating and everything like that, I feel like it's been more of a churn, just trying to think of like what other people want me to post versus what I really want to post. That shouldn't be the whole point of YouTube. YouTube, it started out as a place where it's really just for my own personal enjoyment, and like as much as it still is, I feel like some of the content on there has been not that, and so I just want to realign my YouTube channel and really think about what it is I want to do with it. So if you guys remember, last year I was actually in Australia. I was supposed to do a working holiday visa there. I was so excited, gonna live with my boyfriend, live this alternative lifestyle I've never lived, because I grew up pretty sheltered and it was my first step into, you know, the unknown. And then right when I got my jobs, COVID hit and I lost all of the jobs that I found in Australia, and I just felt so defeated. I felt like all of that hard work, 3 months of looking for a job, finally was able to find a job, and then COVID happened. It was in March, things were looking really bad, the whole world was going crazy. Canada said they were going to close the borders, and so ultimately I decided to come back. It just made the most sense at the time. Now, you know, coming back, I regret it, because obviously Australia has like 0 COVID cases, especially where I was living before. But you know, hindsight is always 20/20. So I spent a better half of last year really beating myself up. That sounds wrong. Beating myself up about my decision and kind of just hating myself, thinking, why didn't you just tough it out? Why didn't you try harder? And I grew so many white hairs during that time I was in Australia, because I had never been challenged like that before. I'm someone that's very organized. I like to have structure. I like to know what I'm doing ahead of time. I like to have a plan. And at that moment in my life, I had 0 plans. There was no stability, and I felt like I was just spiraling. So anyways, after coming back home to Canada and like finding getting my old job back and starting to get back into the normal 9-to-5 career job and just staying at home all the time because of COVID and not being able to see your friends, it started to really make me rethink how I live my life and like how I want my life to go. I wasn't so happy with my 9-to-5 anymore. Like, don't get me wrong, I still I'm very grateful and I definitely have a great job, but I just thought, you know, is this what I really want to do for the rest of my life? Like, just work a 9-to-5 for someone else, and then not be able to just move to another country and find a job? Like, I think that was the biggest thing, being like going to Australia and still not being able to find a job in my field and not being able to have the income anywhere I go. That was like a huge deal breaker for me, and I realized that's not how I want to live. My ideal life is I want to be able to work from anywhere. I want to be able to make passive income from anywhere in the world. I don't want to be tied to a 9-to-5. I want to travel the world. I want to do things on my own terms, and you know, continuing on with the path I am right now, it wasn't really going to give me that. And so yeah, it's just, there was been a lot of thinking that went through my head last year, and I think myself as a person, I've changed too. My YouTube content, it's still based on the old me, but I feel like the new me isn't gonna cut it with that content anymore. So my design stuff, I know some of you guys follow me for it, you guys love it, and I'm so glad I'm able to help you out with, you know, your design journey and following in my footsteps and everything like that. But after my design and app series is done, I'm not going to be making any more design videos, and that's because I realized after doing so many of them that it wasn't very joyful for me. You know, it was more like it was for my 9-to-5 job, and I just came home and did more 9-to-5 work, and that's not what my YouTube channel should be about, and I shouldn't, you know, I shouldn't be posting content I don't truly enjoy posting. So as great as that series was, I will be sunsetting it after it's done. And in terms of just my YouTube channel in general, I feel like before I was very focused on, you know, beauty, makeup reviews, clothing, but I'm not really interested in that anymore. Like this past year of COVID happening and just being at home all the time, I realized, you know, my priorities are not in materialistic things anymore. I want to spend all my money on experiences. I want to spend all my money on things that I will remember for the rest of my life, not something that I buy or wear or like for like a couple days and then forget about. And through COVID happening last year, I feel like I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about what my true values are, and I learned a lot in general about growing up, you know, finances, learning about investing. I cleaned up, like I reorganized all my like banking stuff, and it just made me realize that there's so much more to life that I hadn't seen before, because I was just living such a I was kind of blind to the other half of life and allowing myself to grow. I was kind of just on autopilot and just doing what everyone else was doing. The point is that my YouTube channel is going to change. I want to create content that is more meaningful. I want to create content that is more relatable. My ideal audience would be, you know, women that are in their mid-20s, such as myself, working professionals, doing a 9-to-5, but aspire to have more than just a 9-to-5. I want to reach people that want to grow with me and go on this journey with me to break free from this 9-to-5 job, and live this alternative dream lifestyle that I have in my head. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna get there yet. I have some pieces in place that I'm working on, but obviously it's gonna be a journey and it's going to take time. So I just want to create content that is going to be something I would personally enjoy watching a lot, and not just creating videos that I think is going to get views or whatever. You know, like that's not where my heart is at. Anyways, I think that pretty much sums it up. I just want to build a community of people that can find, you know, that can find a friend in me, a sister that they can walk on this journey with, and to learn and grow with me ultimately, because I'm still learning and growing every single day, and there is so much to learn. I'm in this learning phase right now where I'm just learning so many things all at once, and it's all coming so fast that sometimes I just feel really overwhelmed. So that just sums it all up. I'm going to shift my YouTube content a little bit. I still have some older videos I need to finish doing, but look forward to it. I'm really excited to make this little switch. I also might do like a little rebranding of my YouTube channel as well, because it's, you know, time to go out with the new and go out with the old and then in with the new. Yeah. Anyways, I feel like I've been talking for too long, so I'm just gonna shut up now. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!